Welcome to Bright Star. Today, we're soaring back to 1986 with Top Gun, the legendary action film directed by Tony Scott. Join Maverick, Goose and Iceman as they navigate the thrills and dangers of the Top Gun Naval Fighter Weapons School. Relive the iconic aerial combat scenes, uncover behind-the-scenes details and see where the cast is now. Subscribe for more updates on your favourite classics. Tom Skerritt played Mike Viper Metcalf. Tom Skerritt's portrayal of Commander Mike Viper Metcalf in Top Gun 1986 is marked by a calm authority and wisdom. As the experienced naval aviator and mentor to Maverick, Tom Cruise, and other Top Gun students, Skerritt brings a steadying presence to the film. His portrayal of Viper is a key contrast to the youthful energy of the other pilots, embodying leadership, discipline, and professionalism. Skerritt's ability to deliver lines with quiet intensity, while also displaying a paternal care for his students, made Viper one of the most respected figures in the film. His performance adds a layer of emotional depth to the film's high-flying action. Birth date: August 25, 1933. Current age: Tom Skerritt is currently 91 years old and remains an active figure in the entertainment industry, continuing to act in films and television while also engaging in directing and producing. Skerritt's long and distinguished career in Hollywood has spanned multiple decades, with standout roles across both film and television. His work on Picket Fences earned him a Primetime Emmy Award, highlighting his versatility as an actor beyond action roles like Top Gun. Skerritt began his acting career in the early 1960s with minor television appearances before making his way into film. His early roles in war and action films, including MASH, and Alien, helped establish him as a respected character actor with a strong presence on screen. Born in Detroit, Michigan, Skerritt served in the United States Air Force before pursuing a career in acting. His military experience lent authenticity to his portrayal of Viper in Top Gun. Skerritt studied at UCLA and honed his craft, eventually becoming one of Hollywood's most reliable and respected actors. Skerritt has been married 3 times and has several children. Despite his long career, he has managed to keep much of his personal life private, focusing on his craft and family. Tom Skerritt's career is filled with numerous accolades, including a Primetime Emmy Award for his role in Picket Fences. He has also been recognized for his performances in A River Runs Through It and Alien. While his role as Viper in Top Gun was not a major awards contender, it remains one of his most memorable performances, contributing to the film's enduring legacy. Tom Skerritt's real-life military background, having served in the US Air Force, brought an authentic sense of authority to his portrayal of Commander Viper in Top Gun. His calm yet commanding demeanor in the film has made Viper a beloved character among fans of military aviation films. Val Kilmer played Tom Iceman Kazansky. Val Kilmer's portrayal of Tom Iceman Kazansky in Top Gun 1986 is often regarded as one of the standout performances of his career. As Maverick's Tom Cruise rival, Iceman is depicted as a cool, collected, and highly skilled fighter pilot. Kilmer embodies the character's confidence and precision, bringing a calm intensity to the role that contrasts perfectly with Maverick's reckless behavior. His performance elevated the tension between the two characters, making their rivalry one of the most compelling aspects of the film. In Top Gun: Maverick 2022, Kilmer reprises the role, showing Iceman as a wise, respected leader, bringing emotional depth and poignancy to the film. Birth date: December 31st, 1959. Current age: Val Kilmer is currently 64 years old. Despite recent health challenges, including his battle with throat cancer, Kilmer continues to work in the industry and remains a beloved figure in Hollywood. Kilmer's battle with throat cancer, which significantly affected his voice, has been a key moment in his life and career. Despite these challenges, Kilmer has remained resilient, even finding a way to return to acting with the help of technology in Top Gun: Maverick, where his brief appearance as Iceman is both emotional and impactful. Kilmer began his career in the 1980s with small roles in films and theatre before landing breakout parts in movies like Top Secret and Real Genius. His diverse range of roles showcased his versatility, whether in action, drama, or comedy. Born in Los Angeles, Kilmer grew up with a passion for acting, studying at the prestigious Juilliard School. His early theatre work, combined with his breakout film roles, built the foundation for his successful career in Hollywood. Kilmer has been married once to actress Joanne Whalley, with whom he has 2 children. While their marriage ended in divorce, Kilmer has remained close with his family, and his children have supported him through his health struggles. Val Kilmer initially didn't want to take the role of Iceman in Top Gun, but after reading the script and recognizing the film's potential, he agreed. And the role became one of his most iconic. In Top Gun Maverick, his scenes were made possible through the use of AI voice technology due to his loss of speech from his cancer treatment. Anthony Edwards played Nick Goose Bradshaw. Anthony Edwards brought warmth, humour and emotional depth to the role of Nick Goose Bradshaw in Top Gun, 1986. As Maverick's Tom Cruise, loyal and easygoing radar intercept officer, Goose provided a perfect balance to Maverick's brash, risk-taking nature. Edwards' portrayal made Goose a beloved character, known for his charm and strong sense of camaraderie. The character's tragic death was one of the most emotional moments in the film, and Edwards' performance made it all the more impactful. His ability to mix levity with sincerity turned Goose into the heart of Top Gun, resonating with audiences and elevating the stakes of the story. Birth date, July 19, 1962, current age. Anthony Edwards is currently 62 years old and continues to have a successful career in both television and film, most notably for his work in ER and other critically acclaimed projects. Beyond his acting career, Edwards has also directed and produced various television and film projects. His work on ER, where he played Dr. Mark Green, remains one of his most notable achievements, for which he won multiple awards, including a Golden Globe and a Screen Actors Guild Award. Edwards began his career in the late 1970s with small roles in television and film before breaking through with Revenge of the Nerds. His early career highlighted his versatility in both comedic and dramatic roles. Born in Santa Barbara, California, Edwards developed an interest in acting early in life. He studied at USC's School of Dramatic Arts before pursuing a full-time acting career. His versatility has led him to work across a wide range of genres in both television and film. Edwards has been married twice and has 4 children. He has maintained a strong family life, balancing his career with his responsibilities as a father. Edwards has also been involved in numerous philanthropic efforts, focusing on education and healthcare causes. Anthony Edwards has earned multiple awards and nominations throughout his career. His work on ER earned him a Golden Globe Award and 6 Screen Actors Guild Awards. Although Goose in Top Gun remains one of his most iconic film roles, it was his television work that garnered the most recognition, particularly for his role in ER, which remains a career-defining performance. Anthony Edwards was one of the few actors in Top Gun who didn't get airsick during the filming of flight scenes, a feat that added authenticity to his role as Goose, who was always calm and collected, even in high-pressure moments. Meg Ryan played Carol Bradshaw. Meg Ryan's portrayal of Carol Bradshaw may be brief, but her performance is memorable and emotionally impactful. As the wife of Goose, Anthony Edwards, Carol brings warmth and energy to the film, contrasting with the high-stakes tension of the pilot's world. Ryan's natural charm and vivacity shine through, making her character instantly likable. Her role as the devoted and loving wife adds an emotional depth to the story, especially in the heartbreaking scenes following Goose's death. Ryan's portrayal humanizes the dangers faced by the pilots, reminding the audience of the families waiting for them at home, and she brings a strong emotional connection to her scenes. Birth date, November 19th, 1961. Current age. Meg Ryan is currently 62 years old and remains an iconic figure in Hollywood, particularly known for her roles in romantic comedies during the 1990s. Ryan's role in Top Gun came early in her career, just before she became a household name for her leading roles in romantic comedies. Her warm and approachable presence in Top Gun showcased her versatility before she took on more prominent roles in films that defined the genre. Ryan began her career with minor television appearances before moving into film roles in the mid-1980s. Top Gun provided her with greater visibility, but it was her romantic comedies that catapulted her to stardom. Born in Fairfield, Connecticut, Ryan studied journalism at New York University before dropping out to pursue acting. Her approachable charm and every woman persona have made her a beloved figure in Hollywood. Meg Ryan has one son, Jack Quaid, from her marriage to actor Dennis Quaid. She has largely kept her private life away from the spotlight in recent years, focusing on raising her children and taking selective roles. Ryan's personal life has occasionally made headlines, particularly surrounding her high-profile divorce from Dennis Quaid. However, she has largely stayed out of major controversies, focusing on her family and career. Though best known for her roles in romantic comedies, Meg Ryan's role as Carol Bradshaw in Top Gun showed a different side of her talent. Her character added a personal, emotional layer to the film, providing a touching contrast to the action-packed sequences. John Stockwell played Bill Cougar Cortell. John Stockwell's portrayal of Lieutenant Bill Cougar Cortell is brief but impactful. As one of Maverick's, Tom Cruise's, fellow pilots, Cougar represents the pressures and emotional toll that the high-stakes environment of aerial combat can have on a person. Stockwell delivers a convincing performance of a pilot overwhelmed by fear and anxiety after a close call during a mission. His decision to step down from flying, passing the torch to Maverick, highlights his character's vulnerability, which stands in contrast to the otherwise bold and fearless demeanor of the other pilots. Stockwell effectively captures Cougar's internal struggle, making his performance memorable despite limited screen time. Birth date: March 25, 1961. Current age: John Stockwell is currently 63 years old. He has since shifted his focus from acting to directing and producing, where he has found success behind the camera. After a promising start as an actor in the 1980s, Stockwell transitioned into a career as a director, where he found greater success. His work as a filmmaker, particularly in action and adventure genres, has earned him a solid reputation in Hollywood. Stockwell started his career in front of the camera with roles in films like Lowe's in It, 1983, and Christine, 1983. His ability to play both vulnerable and charismatic characters quickly made him a familiar face in the 1980s. Cougar in Top Gun remains one of Stockwell's most recognizable roles, despite its brief nature. His portrayal of a pilot facing the psychological impact of combat resonated with audiences, showing a different side to the bravado of the other characters. Born in Galveston, Texas, Stockwell pursued acting in the early 1980s before transitioning to filmmaking. His experience as an actor has informed his work as a director, allowing him to bring a deep understanding of performance to his films. John Stockwell's transition from acting to directing mirrors the career path of several other actors from the 1980s. He has directed films in a variety of genres, including thrillers and action-adventure, showcasing his range and creativity behind the camera. Michael Ironside played Rick Jester Heatherly. Michael Ironside's portrayal of Lieutenant Commander Rick Jester Heatherly in Top Gun, 1986, is one of authority and discipline. As one of the instructors at the Top Gun Naval Fighter Weapons School, Jester represents the firm yet fair mentor to the young pilots, including Maverick, Tom Cruise. Ironside brings a no-nonsense, commanding presence to the role, which helped ground the film in its depiction of military life and training. His portrayal of Jester reflects the professionalism required of a naval officer, while also hinting at his deep understanding of the pilot's need to push boundaries. Ironside's intense delivery adds credibility to the challenges and dangers of aerial combat, making his role memorable as a steadying force in the film's high-octane atmosphere. Birth date: February 12, 1950. Current age: Michael Ironside is currently 74 years old and continues to be an active presence in film and television, known for his powerful performances in both dramatic and action roles. Beyond his role in Top Gun, Ironside is known for playing tough, authoritative characters in a variety of films and TV series. He has earned a reputation for his ability to bring gravitas and intensity to every role, often portraying military or villainous characters. He's also recognized for his work as a voice actor in video games and animated series. Ironside began his career in Canadian television and film, gaining recognition for his role in Scanners, 1981, where he played a psychic villain. This performance helped launch his career in Hollywood, where he became known for his strong, intimidating screen presence. Born in Toronto, Canada, Ironside initially pursued a career in writing before turning to acting. His early interest in drama led him to study at the Ontario College of Art and the Canadian National Film Board, where he developed a deep understanding of the craft. Ironside has been married since 1986 to Karen Dinwiddie, and they have 2 children. He has spoken publicly about his battle with cancer, which he has successfully overcome, demonstrating resilience both in his personal and professional life. In addition to his acting career, Michael Ironside is also an accomplished writer, having penned several screenplays. His experience as a writer has informed his acting, allowing him to approach each role with a deep understanding of character development and storytelling. Rick Rossovich played Ron Slider Kerner. Rick Rossovich's portrayal of Lieutenant Ron Slider Kerner adds a layer of competitive energy to the film's dynamic. As the Radar Intercept Officer, REO, and close friend of Iceman, Val Kilmer, Slider reflects the intense rivalry that drives many of the film's memorable aerial scenes. Rossovich brings charisma and a playful arrogance to the role, making Slider a confident and sometimes cocky counterpart to Iceman's calm demeanor. Although Slider doesn't have as much screen time as some of the other characters, Rossovich's performance reinforces the competitive spirit of the Top Gun pilots, contributing to the high-stakes tension that runs throughout the film. Birth date, August 28, 1957. Current age. Rick Rossovich is currently 67 years old. Though he stepped away from major acting roles in recent years, Rossovich remains known for his contributions to 1980s and 1990s action and adventure films. Beyond Top Gun, Rossovich is widely recognized for his roles in action films like The Terminator and Navy SEALs. He also ventured into television, with one of his notable roles being on the crime drama series Pacific Blue. His diverse roles in film and TV solidified his place as a popular actor during the 1980s and 1990s. Rossovich's career began with small film roles before breaking through with performances in high-profile action movies like The Terminator. His physicality and strong screen presence made him a natural fit for roles in action and military-themed films. Born in Palo Alto, California, Rick Rossovich attended college before pursuing a career in acting. Known for his athleticism, Rossovich often performed physical roles in action movies, making the most of his fit and dynamic on-screen persona. Rossovich has been married since 1985 and has 2 children. He stepped away from the Hollywood spotlight in the mid-2000s to focus on family life, moving to Croatia, where he enjoys a more private and peaceful existence. Rick Rossovich performed many of his own stunts in Top Gun, thanks to his athletic background, which added realism to the film's intense action scenes. He is also the brother of former NFL player Tim Rossovich, highlighting a family connection to athleticism. Tim Robbins played Sam Merlin Wells. Tim Robbins' portrayal of Lieutenant Sam Merlin Wells may have been brief, but it still added value to the film's ensemble. As Merlin, the Radar Intercept Officer, or REO, who flies with Maverick, Tom Cruise, during the movie's climactic battle, Robbins plays the role of a calm and focused pilot. Despite limited screen time, Robbins delivers a reliable and steady performance, complementing the high-octane energy of Maverick. Merlin's presence in the final combat sequence highlights Robbins' ability to embody characters that bring a grounded and reassuring balance to the action-packed film. Birth date, October 16th, 1958. Current age. Tim Robbins is currently 66 years old and continues to have a prolific career in acting, directing, and producing. He is well known for his dynamic performances in both independent and mainstream cinema. Robbins' performance in The Shawshank Redemption solidified him as one of the finest actors of his generation, earning him widespread critical acclaim. He has also had a successful directing career, notably with Dead Man Walking, for which he won an Academy Award for Best Director. Robbins began his acting career in theatre before transitioning to television and film. Early roles in comedies like Bull Durham, 1988, allowed Robbins to showcase his versatility, moving from comedy to drama with ease. Born in West Covina, California, Robbins grew up in a family connected to the arts. He studied at UCLA's School of Theatre, Film and Television, which laid the foundation for his future success as both an actor and filmmaker. Robbins had a long-term relationship with actress Susan Sarandon, with whom he shares 2 children. Although they separated in 2009, Robbins continues to maintain close ties with his family while balancing his work in film and activism. Tim Robbins has received numerous accolades throughout his career, including an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor in Mystic River, 2003, and a Golden Globe Award for The Player, 1992. His work as both an actor and director has made him a respected figure in the film industry. Despite his serious roles in films like The Shawshank Redemption and Mystic River, Robbins started his career in comedy, with one of his early roles being in the cult classic Howard the Duck, 1986, the same year as Top Gun. Tom Cruise played Pete Maverick Mitchell. Tom Cruise's portrayal of Pete Maverick Mitchell showcases his evolution as an actor, blending charisma, action-packed intensity, and emotional depth. As a fearless fighter pilot, Cruise embodies the reckless yet skilled nature of Maverick, capturing the audience with his commanding presence and high-energy performance. In the sequel, Cruise adds layers of maturity, portraying a seasoned veteran struggling with personal loss, legacy, and responsibility. His chemistry with co-stars, including Val Kilmer as Iceman and Miles Teller as Rooster, adds to the film's emotional weight, making Maverick's journey compelling and relatable. Birth date, July 3rd, 1962. Current age, Tom Cruise is currently 62 years old and continues to be one of Hollywood's most bankable stars, known for his dedication to performing his own stunts and maintaining his position as a leading action star. Tom Cruise is well known for his action roles, but his dedication to the craft goes beyond his performances. He famously learned to fly fighter jets for Top Gun Maverick, further proving his commitment to realism in his movies. Additionally, Cruise has been recognized for his work behind the camera, producing many of his films and overseeing action sequences. Cruise began his career in the early 1980s with small roles before breaking out in Risky Business, 1983, which established him as a leading man. His performance in Top Gun solidified his status as an international star, and he went on to have an illustrious career spanning action, drama, and romance. Pete Maverick Mitchell was Cruise's defining role in the 1980s, bringing him worldwide fame. His portrayal of the rebellious fighter pilot made Top Gun a cultural phenomenon, with Cruise's mix of charm and intensity setting him apart. In Top Gun Maverick, Cruise returned to the role with a matured and emotionally nuanced performance, showing his growth as an actor while staying true to the character's roots. Born in Syracuse, New York, Cruise faced challenges during his upbringing, but discovered a passion for acting in high school. He moved to New York City to pursue a career in film, where his determination led him to become one of the most recognized actors in the world. Tom Cruise has been married 3 times and has 3 children. Despite his high-profile relationships and personal life often making headlines, Cruise remains intensely private. He is known for his dedication to his craft and his active role in the Church of Scientology. Tom Cruise has been nominated for 3 Academy Awards and won 3 Golden Globe Awards. His performances in Born on the 4th of July, 1989, and Jerry Maguire, 1996, earned him critical acclaim, proving his versatility beyond action films. Cruise has also been celebrated for his role in Top Gun Maverick, which grossed over $1 billion at the box office, marking a career high in his later years. Tom Cruise's involvement with the Church of Scientology has often sparked controversy, and his highly publicized divorce from actress Katie Holmes added to the media attention surrounding his personal life. Despite this, Cruise remains one of Hollywood's most successful and resilient stars. Tom Cruise is known for performing his own stunts in films, including hanging off the side of a plane in Mission Impossible: Rogue Nation, 2015, and piloting a helicopter in Mission Impossible: Fallout, 2018. He continues to push the boundaries of action filmmaking with each new role. James Tolkan played Stinger. James Tolkan's portrayal of Commander Tom Stinger Jardian is one of the most memorable authority figures in the film. As Maverick's Tom Cruise, commanding officer, Stinger is a no-nonsense, tough-as-nails character who embodies the high-pressure atmosphere of naval aviation. Tolkien delivers his lines with a sharp intensity, particularly in the famous scene where he tells Maverick, "Your ego is writing checks your body can't cash." His commanding presence reinforces the film's themes of discipline, responsibility, and the dangers of recklessness. Although his screen time is limited, Tolkien's performance adds gravitas to the narrative and helps set the tone for the film's depiction of military hierarchy and the consequences of pushing limits. Birth date: June 20th, 1931. Current age: James Tolkien is currently 93 years old and remains a beloved character actor, known for his tough guy roles across film and television. Tolkien is widely recognised for his roles as authority figures in various films, especially his portrayal of Principal Strickland in the Back to the Future series. His stern and intimidating persona became a defining trait of many of his performances. Tolkien began his acting career in theatre before transitioning to television and film in the 1960s. His early work on the stage helped shape his ability to deliver intense and focused performances, which later became his signature style in Hollywood. Born in Calumet, Michigan, Tolkien studied acting in New York City, attending both the Actors Studio and the American Musical and Dramatic Academy. His training gave him a strong foundation in the craft, enabling him to take on a wide range of character roles. Tolkien has been married to his wife, Parmalee Wells, since 1971. He has largely kept his personal life private, focusing on his career and maintaining a steady presence in the film industry for decades. James Tolkien's strict, no-nonsense character type became so iconic that he was often cast in similar roles throughout his career. Fans often recall him for his sharp, authoritative delivery, particularly in Top Gun and Back to the Future. Whip Hubley played Rick Hollywood Nevin. Whip Hubley's portrayal of Lieutenant Rick Hollywood Nevin offers a subtle yet important contribution to the ensemble cast. As one of the skilled naval aviators competing for the Top Gun trophy, Hollywood adds to the competitive atmosphere of the elite fighter school. Hubley's performance highlights Hollywood's confidence and competence, particularly during the intense aerial combat scenes. Although not as prominent as some of the other characters, Hubley's portrayal helps to flesh out the camaraderie and rivalry among the pilots. Hollywood's professionalism and his partnership with his radar intercept officer, Wolfman, make him a solid supporting character in the film. Birth date: August 28th, 1957. Current age: Whip Hubley is currently 67 years old and remains known for his work in both film and television, having built a steady career across various genres. Hubley appeared in several popular films throughout the 1980s and 1990s, with Top Gun standing as one of his most memorable performances. His role in St. Elmo's Fire and his work on the TV series Flipper also showcased his versatility as an actor. Hubley began his career with supporting roles in films and television. His early work, including St. Elmo's Fire, helped establish him as a reliable character actor, often cast in roles that demanded both charm and intensity. Born in New York City, Hubley pursued acting in the early 1980s. His sister, Season Hubley, is also an actress, and they both had successful careers in Hollywood during the same era. Hubley's background in theatre gave him a strong foundation for his screen roles. Family life: Hubley is married and has children. In recent years, he has stepped away from the limelight, focusing more on family life and private ventures while maintaining occasional appearances in film and television. In addition to his acting career, Whip Hubley has been involved in various creative and community projects since stepping away from Hollywood, reflecting his broader interests beyond the entertainment industry. Kelly McGillis played Charlotte Charlie Blackwood. Kelly McGillis brought a grounded and intelligent presence to the role of Charlotte Charlie Blackwood, portraying a civilian flight instructor who becomes romantically involved with Tom Cruise's character, Maverick. McGillis's portrayal of Charlie is notable for her strong, independent nature, blending warmth with professionalism. Her chemistry with Cruise helped define the film's romantic subplot, while her character's confidence and expertise added depth to the story. McGillis adeptly portrayed Charlie as a woman of authority and intellect, standing out in a male-dominated environment and leaving a lasting impact on the film's legacy. Birth date: July 9th, 1957. Current age: Kelly. McGillis is currently 67 years old and continues to contribute to the arts, focusing more on stage performances and teaching acting in recent years. Beyond her career in film, McGillis has worked extensively in theatre, appearing in numerous stage productions. She is also a respected acting teacher, focusing on her passion for the craft by mentoring the next generation of actors. McGillis' early career saw her rise to prominence in the mid-1980s with roles in critically acclaimed films like Witness, where she starred opposite Harrison Ford. This role earned her widespread recognition and set the stage for her iconic performance in Top Gun. Born in Newport Beach, California, Kelly McGillis studied acting at Juilliard in New York City, where she honed her craft before breaking into Hollywood. Her classical training allowed her to excel in both dramatic and action roles. McGillis has faced several personal challenges throughout her life, including overcoming struggles with addiction and rebuilding her personal life. She has been candid about her experiences, using them to support others facing similar difficulties. She has 2 children and now resides in North Carolina, focusing on her teaching and theatre work. Kelly McGillis turned down the opportunity to reprise her role as Charlie in Top Gun: Maverick 2022, stating that she had moved on from Hollywood and was focused on her family and personal life. She continues to make guest appearances and work in independent films while teaching acting.